What's up, guys? It's Spam for Breakfast, back with another review. Today we are trying out some CPG UNMEAT. I think that's what you'd call it. It is a 100% plant-based meat alternative, luncheon meat style meat alternative. So we will dive headfirst into this one.
Not really sure what to expect. I can't imagine it's going to be that great, but
I
you
don't
never know.
I don't know how you'd imitate a canned meat. I don't know how or why you would imitate a canned meat with vegetables, okay?
Yeah,
So let's dive headfirst into this one, huh?
let's check it out.
There's no grease on my hands at all.
Kind of curious as to what that is, let alone the brown speckles throughout.
Kind of hard to see, but there's some more fake fat. I don't know what you'd call it in the can as well.
This is kind of disturbing to look at, honestly. I'm kind of afraid to try it. I don't know what that is.
It's plant-based though, so do we need to put butter in the pan, do you think, when we fry this?
All right, so here we have the ingredients. It is 130 calories per serving. It contains water, non-GMO soy protein, palm olein, seasonings, natural flavors, potato starch, modified vegetable gum, wheat, sugar, yeast extract, red yeast, rice powder, potassium, salt, and paprika oil. Allergen information: contains soy wheat. Product of the Philippines.
I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know why anybody would ever want a meatless canned meat substitute.
Nobody that eats luncheon loaf
Exactly.
goes vegan.
That's what I'm saying.
Goes vegetarian.
What vegan's like, oh, I want a canned meat that's meatless.
Right.
That's what I mean.
I mean, I could see like a fucking rhubarb barbecue pork sandwich or something if you're craving meat and you quit meat. But this is just disturbing.
This is disturbing. I mean, it's kind of gelatinous like meat, but there's
I want to
no
know.
meat in here,
I want to
man.
know what the speckles are.
Yeah, what are the ingredients? What are the ingredients on here again? We have water, non-GMO, soy protein. Okay, so it's mostly soy. And then it's seasonings. Soy protein, palm olein, whatever that is, and seasonings. So I don't know what the dark spots are. Maybe that's the palm, and the rest of it is just soy. It's just a brick of soy. But I don't know. Let's
just try it.
Let's try it out. Yeah.
Not fried.
It smells strange. I don't know.
You know what it smells like to me? Is it smells like chicken stock or beef stock.
Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
It kind of smells like broth.
Kinda. Wanna try it?
Yeah. That's so strange.
It's very strange.
The flavor of it tastes to me like if you've ever had like chicken soup, it tastes like the celery, carrots, peas you get in that. It tastes like vegetables, but with like a meat broth.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's really accurate, actually.
Yeah.
That is oddly accurate. I mean, down to, wow. Knuckles, man.
Yeah.
That is a very accurate description. Holy crap.
The texture.
Dude, that is so spot on.
Yeah.
The chicken broth with the vegetables.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the little chunks of chicken.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how that tastes if that
Yeah.
were the entirety of the broth.
It tastes like
Yeah.
soup. Like chicken soup. But
That is
like something you can
funky.
chew.
It's not bad.
It's really strange. I will say, I will give it this. Credit where credit's due. The texture of the not fried unmeat it's kind of nice because it's firm. Like it's not really like almost
Gelatinous.
like a pate or gelatinous like some of the meats are. There's actually like a firmness to it.
And it's not greasy.
It's not greasy either.
That, I can't believe I'm going to say it, but that's actually kind of oddly good. Dude, come on. Like, I'm not supporting the movement. I'm just saying that the flavor... I'm just saying that the flavor is actually surprisingly good.
I don't think the movement has anything to do with it. I think the presentation, visually, it's foul.
Correct?
But if you closed your eyes and somebody gave you a bite of this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you would necessarily get luncheon loaf out of this,
No.
but the flavor of it is accessible.
It is, I would say the flavor of it is more than accessible. I would say the flavor of it is good. I think those other qualifiers, though, need to stay in place. If you didn't really know what you were getting,
Mm-hmm.
if you're just like, oh, it's a meat sandwich or something,
Yeah.
and this is what was in there, you'd probably be a little confused because
Yeah.
it's not really that meaty, but it tastes, it has that flavor, that meat flavor, like a soup.
This is really odd.
It's very odd. Should we try the fried stuff out?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
So, oh, actually, okay, it does have a little bit of a skin on it.
You know, I feel like at this point already, I should have been like throwing up into the garbage,
No, I
which
know.
I'm not. So like even that's a plus. This is somewhat impressive.
So the inside has stayed the exact same color, which I guess isn't that uncommon.
Yeah, it didn't really char up or fry up in the pan very well.
Also, there was a little bit of like fat from the last thing I fried in that pan, in the pan still. It's kind of hard to say if this like secreted anything while it was in the pan. I don't really think it did.
I think if it would have, like, it would have been at least a little bit visible on the fried version, which it's not. It's completely dry. It's just a darker yellow orange color.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to be... I just dropped my piece. I feel like it's going to be exactly the same, only warm. I feel like the texture is not really going to change, but let's try it out.
That's fair, yeah. Let's try it out, though. It kind of smells like something, I don't know what, though. That chicken broth sort of thing, is sort of, smell is still there, but...
Yeah. It's salty. It's really like, it has that salty aspect to it because it does taste like chicken broth.
Yeah. So my first thought was also that it's salty, you know. So that was my first thing, was to check the sodium content. And in 1/6 of this, right? So one slice, 12% of your daily sodium intake, which to me seems low. Seems surprisingly low. So I figured, let's check the regular can of Spam. And one slice of this, you know how much it is? Okay, this tastes really salty, but it's 12%. This tastes salty, but it doesn't taste like super salty. 34%.
Wow.
I'm gonna try another bite of this though, just because all I noticed the first time really was the salt.
Oh, man, it's so off-putting. Like, the way it looks, I wish it just looked better. Because it tastes pretty good.
It's not bad, man.
But if it looked better and it tasted the same, it's like you could eat it all the time.
Yeah. There's definitely more of a texture, like a
it's like chunkier,
like a membrane sort of, you know, with the fried stuff.
Yeah, I'm still curious as to what those speckles are. Like, if it's just chunks of vegetables or, you know, like soy or whatever it is.
I think the main brick is soy, and those chunks are the palm oiline. I don't know what palm oiline actually is, but I don't know. It is actually not bad. I don't know why I'd buy it again unless I had to, but like, it doesn't taste bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm actually kind of blown away by how not foul it is.
Right. When we opened up this can, I was like, why did you buy this? You know?
Yeah, even as I was buying it, I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I buying this?
Yeah. And here we are. Like, it I'll try another bite right now.
Do it. I think I'm ready to give it a rating. I want to know what you're gonna say first, though. I don't know. You put this in the sandwich with some stuff, though.
It still has like a meaty bite to it.
It
too.
does. Yeah, the fried stuff has more of a meaty bite.
It tastes like broth, like chicken broth. It has a meaty bite to it. And it's egg-free, it's meat-free, there's no meat in this whatsoever. But it looks horrendous.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It looks like some meat that got the plague or something.
But honestly, I can name, off the top of my head, multiple canned meats that I would discard and I would rather eat this.
That's very true. That is so true.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 5, right?
I'm just really blown away by this.
Me too.
But I do think I'm ready to give it a score.
All right, why don't you go first? I think I know what I'm going to say regardless, but what do you think?
I think not fried. I'm going to go a 4.1.
Okay.
It would be higher if it looked more appetizing. But like, if you're the type of person that can't eat something just because it looks disgusting, you're not going to be able to eat this. But if you can get past that, it's definitely like palatable. Kind of the same thought process with the fried version. I'm going to give that a 6.1, which is a solid 2 points higher. I think it's better fried. There's a little bit more of like a chewy texture. It's warm. I just think the salty flavor comes out a little bit more. But 6.1 it's kind of in the middle of the road where it's like, yeah, I could eat this. I don't know if I would necessarily buy it again. I think I just prefer my like regular Spam. I want meat. I want protein. Right. We should check the protein.
We should. Protein on that's why I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Protein in 1/6 of this is 5 grams or 10%.
Let's check original spam here.
7 grams.
Okay, so just a little bit more in your original spam.
More
But not much.
calories. More calories, less fat, less cholesterol, less sodium, less carbs, more fiber, less sugar, and a little bit less protein.
Really interesting.
It is really interesting.
4.1 not fried, 6.1 fried up. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give not fried a 4.
Okay.
I think that it's okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really weird
Yeah.
because knowing that there's no meat in this or anything, it's strange, to look at. And like if somebody said, "Hey, I got a slice of spam for you," and gave you a spam slider, and you saw even the edge of this sticking out, you'd say, "This is not spam."
It feels like a science experiment.
Yeah,
It was
look at
grown
this.
in a lab.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Normal spam breaks apart when you
Yeah.
do this. So it's a little weird. It doesn't actually taste bad though. It's just strange.
Mm-hmm.
From far away, this shot probably isn't doing any justice, but it is. There's all these weird textures and things coming out.
It's
where
hard to just rip.
You're saying, "What is this?" If this isn't meat, what is this?
Right.
Fried though, I'm actually gonna go probably a bit higher than you'd expect, that anyone would expect. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
I think it is very useful. I think it's weird. I don't think that if somebody said, "Hey, here's vegan spam," and gave it to me, I'd be like, "Oh, hell yeah."
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody just kind of served this to me as a canned meat, I'd be like, "This is not bad. It's salty, doesn't taste like a whole lot, but that's not necessarily a bad thing."
I'm sort of envisioning this in like a wrap with like a ton of lettuce. Like if you're not obviously vegan or vegetarian, you could add some like cheese, lettuce, some of this. You could add like a sauce, wrap it up, and like the flavors would blend together nicely.
Okay.
Like I don't think they would really stick out.
Sure. I was thinking of it more in the classic slider sense, where you have your Hawaiian roll.
Sure.
And even that, I think if you had like, I don't know, a little bit of ranch and like lettuce or maybe some tomato or whatever on there, I don't think if it were fried, I don't think you'd be like, "What the hell am I eating?"
Yeah, and you it might be nice, honestly, because you get the saltiness of that and the sweetness of like a Hawaiian roll.
Right, that's what I mean. I don't know, man. It's weird.
I'm really surprised about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to come up with a conclusion so quickly because I feel like I need to process this a little bit.
Right.
But that's our initial impression. This is our first impression of this.
Man, on meat, you really unmeated yourself.
On meat, luncheon meat,
meat style,
meat free. Yeah, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Have you ever had a luncheon loaf that had no meat in it? Is it something you like better? Is it something you like worse? Is there another brand of this that you like better?
I'm really curious though, if this is something you've had and it's something you enjoy or whatever. Did you buy it like I did, where I'm like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
Or did you buy it like, "Oh, perfect, finally, a solution. I hate the meat in my canned meat." And
I feel like
version.
I feel like there's gonna be nobody like that, but I want to be wrong about that.
Yeah,
like I want somebody to let us know that like, no, I eat this every day. Like this is this is my go-to.
I used to eat spam 6 times a week.
Yeah.
Now I eat unmeat luncheon unmeat 6 times a week.
There you have it, guys. This is our review of UNMEAT luncheon meat. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Please let us know what you think in the comments. We love your feedback. And I guess we'll see you at the next review.
Yeah. See you next time.
Thank you. What the fuck just happened? Oh man, this is not exciting.
I mean, it's interesting, I guess, right?